Hi guys, I'm Bri.
And I'm Alli. This is Offscript.
If you think about it, books are potential scripts for movies.
When this adaptation happens, typically it's disappointing because they went off script.
In this series, we will be talking about how off script they went. Welcome.
Hi. Yeah, hey, what's up?
To Off Script.
Yes. I'm Alli.
And I'm Bri.
And we're a podcast.
Where we compare books to their movies.
Yes. I'm trying to throw you for a loop every episode. I'm going to do that.
I think we do that without you trying.
Oh, no. All right. Yeah. So, Beauty and the Beast today.
Heck yeah.
Yes. Season 7, episode 3.
My birthday month.
Yep. Super excited. Great choice.
Mm-hmm.
Love
you.
Beauty and the Beast. Well, I love it because we didn't watch this one for our big, huge Disney
That's insane.
marathon. I know.
This is one of the better ones to watch.
Yeah, there's no like Beauty and the Beast ride. So that's why we didn't watch it.
Everything Beauty and the Beast is in Florida or France.
But I was very excited when I was like, okay, now I get a chance to watch it.
That's literally what made me want to go to Florida. Apart from, because Disney World is much larger than Disneyland. Yeah. But I wanted to meet Beast.
Yeah.
And Gaston. So.
Oh, yeah.
Duh.
And that's where Gaston was at Disneyland this last time.
When? Really?
Yeah. We saw him
Dude, he
walking.
wasn't for the longest time.
Oh, yeah. We saw him walking. We were actually in line for like the Alice in Wonderland line or game ride, and he comes walking his little.
Oh, yeah. No, he used to only be at Florida right in front because they have a Beauty and the Beast restaurant there too, where you can get the gray stuff. And
it's delicious.
It's fucking delicious as all hell. It's basically cookies and cream, and it's gray.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so
and
good.
It's like a little cream pie thing. Yeah, it was delicious as heck.
Oh man, okay.
But yeah, and we had to go and he was there only at specific times. And we had to schedule that around our day.
Of course.
Yeah. And Beast was just lucky. Like our first night, because we went during Christmas. And when you do the Christmas thing, you pay for the Christmas ticket. And so you go in after the park's closed. And it's not closed anymore. It's the Christmas party. And so we made our reservations for the Beauty and the Beast restaurant for that first night we got there. So we didn't get to do any of the parks, but we got to do the Christmas party. So we did get to do some of the what one is it called? Magic Kingdom Park.
Okay.
Before our actual days in the parks.
Yeah.
And so we went and ate, and I literally was like, I don't think I'm going to see Beast tonight. That would be insane. And then as we were leaving, there he is, and there was no line. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm taking a picture for sure. Are you kidding me?
So you have a picture, so we'll post that.
Yeah, it's not great because this was before I had told my friend who at the time lived in Florida, who then got me her, because she was a Disney member. So she then got all of the Disney Pass pictures for free. And so I didn't get this from the Disney Pass picture. It's a blurry ass old iPhone picture. But yes, I do have that picture. The rest of my pictures from that trip are beautiful because it was their actual... photography.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it. If you had told me, I would have got the photo pass from that picture. But I was like, I'm not paying for this.
Right. Okay. Well, is that our picture? You
that is. Me at Disney World doing
years and years ago.
Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. I wish that was more recent.
I know.
It was too long ago. But literally, I just went because of Beauty and the Beast. She's my favorite princess. So there we go. That's why I picked. Oh, I guess that's not the question yet. Okay, keep going. I am.
Our synopsis is an arrogant young prince and his castle servants fall under the spell of a wicked enchantress or fairy. but we'll get there. Who turns him into a hideous beast until he learns to love and be loved. And this must be the movie because this is not the book.
No, it's not.
Spirited, headstrong village girl Beauty enters the Beast Castle after he imprisons her father with the help of.
This is 100% the movie.
Yep. I should have read this. We'll just leave it there because that's as close to the same as we're going to get.
Yeah, this was a weird one to read. I was whoa, how did Disney get the story he got from this?
Well, I'm sure it had been rewritten a million times.
Yeah, most likely,
Disney picked it up.
Well, the hard thing, too, is so many people then wrote the book after the movie came out, too.
Right. So we did the OG original story, you guys. Mm-hmm. So just the writers. Okay, so it has here we go. The original, based upon the original tale of Gabrielle-Suzanne Barbot de Villeneuve.
Barbot de Villeneuve.
Okay, thanks. Your French is in there. Mm-hmm. And then and then it's got story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 story credits on IMDb. But right there, animated screenplay is who we have, which is Linda Wolverton. But other than that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 other people credited for a Beauty and the Beast story. So it's gotten twisted. They follow a lot of the same things, sort of.
Kind of. I mean, it's there. I see it. I see the animated movie for sure. But it is not at all what I expected.
No. So our director for the animated is Gary Trusadell and Kirk Weil.
Oh. You're stuck in like the French. This guy's
Trusadell. And we did the same audiobook, right? We had Paul Martin from YouTube.
The YouTube, yeah. Where you could hear his like pages flipping and background noises. I was like, good on you, man.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, we could not find this one on Audible anywhere because it's a French book.
It's a French book. It was made forever ago. And the libraries only have the books that have come out since the movies.
Yes, because this one came out in 1740. And wow. The movie came out November 22nd, 1991. And that's a 251 year difference.
Our largest difference to date.
Oh, yeah. Just wait, though. I was doing all this season, we have like 3 that are huge. I was like,
really?
Holy cow.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
We got a William Shakespeare one in there.
Oh, duh,
and then there was another one, I think. Or maybe there wasn't. Maybe it was Poe I was thinking of. But this one, and for sure William Shakespeare, I was like, holy cow.
Yeah. Well, I forgot I can tell this funny story. Because this is how you know that this was my favorite Disney princess. When I was a kid and I got this movie on VHS, I actually broke the VHS from rewinding it and watching it over and over again too much.
Oh, my gosh. Kids these days will never understand.
I know. We should make them go back to that because then they won't rewatch all their same shit.
I know, right? Yeah, my kids have watched How to Train Your Dragon like 5 times already. I'm like, you guys, within days. I'm like, I thought we were over this repeated watching thing.
Nope.
Anyways, so what did we do first?
Watched it.
Yes, we are 90s babies, grew up with our 90s princess. We watched it. And what are your thoughts on the story?
It's my favorite Disney princess story. Like,
it's
one of. Because Sleeping Beauty is my other favorite. But yeah, I love it. I love all the dancing creatures. And of course, that's not in the book. So that was weird. I kept waiting. I was like, where's Lumiere? And I was like,
right. They didn't have any of that.
Yeah. Like 3/4 of the way through, I was like, because 3/4 of the way through, like, the movie's pretty much done at that point.
Right. Oh my gosh.
And I was like, oh, okay, I guess there's no animate objects. Okay.
Nope. They were just frozen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Beauty and the Beast. I think it's awesome. I'm also a minority, and I like the live action movies. I don't love them. Like, they will never beat. They'll never beat the classics. But I go in with not high expectations, so I enjoy them. And I love this live action one too. That's not what we compared. We did the cartoon.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Because
this is one of the better live actions, actually. Like, it sticks to the movie pretty good.
Yeah. And so because I watched it, I was craving to watch that one. So Riley and I fell asleep watching the live action one the other night.
It's hilarious.
But so, yeah.
My problem with the live action is I love Beast. In my opinion, cartoon Beast looks good. Like, yeah, he's scary because he's a beast, but like then he becomes all nice. So then he's attractive, which is why Belle falls in love with him, right?
I mean, I don't know if he's attractive. That's a little weird.
Well, I could see it. Like, you know, she falls in love with that. But the CGI Beast, I think he's ugly as fuck.
He is ugly.
I'm like, you guys made the Beast all bad.
I'm sure.
So I think if they made the Beast better, that would be good.
I'm sure he was
he's supposed to be ugly, but she's also supposed to fall in love with him, right? So like he's not supposed to be this very attractive Beast.
Yes. Yeah.
It's his personality. I want him to be attractive in live action too. Because like I said, plus they make his like hair like this blonde, and I'm like, it's supposed to be super dark brown, guys, and he's supposed to be huge. Whatever. Yeah. That's my biggest beef. I don't like how they did the Beast in the live action. That's the only problem with that movie.
Well, all right. Well, if that's the only problem with that movie, that's a pretty good movie then. Compared to some of these other live actions.
That's very true. Such as Lion King, where they try to make the animals have emotions in their face, but they also try to make it real life, so they don't really show the emotions on the animals.
Yeah. It was so bizarre.
It's why I haven't watched Mufasa, if I'm being completely honest, because I didn't want to sit through that again.
It's exactly the same. So,
yeah, that's what I thought. I want to see it for the story, but yeah. I remember when I left the theater after seeing Lion King, I was like, what the hell? They tried to give them human emotions like they do in the cartoon. And in the cartoon, it works because you can make their faces move. But in the live action, they're like, we're going to make it like actual lions. So then they just sit there with their faces in the same position, trying to be like happy and sad and angry.
It was weird for sure.
Yep.
Anyways. All right. So why did you pick this?
Well, originally I had picked a true crime book that was very, very long. And I was like, well, I want to do that. It also wasn't a book that I was like super, super excited about having for my birthday month. So I was like, yeah, I'll save that one. So then I went to our list and I was looking and I was like, Beauty and the Beast, that would be a good one. That's my favorite princess. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Now I have some super fun facts for you.
Yeah.
Super fun facts. Okay. All the songs were the last completed works for a movie by Academy Award winner Howard Ashman. Ashman died 8 months prior to the release of this movie. This movie is dedicated to Ashman. At the end of the final credits, you can read a dedication. It says, to our friend Howard, who gave a mermaid her voice and a beast his soul. We will be forever grateful. So cute.
Yeah.
Number 2, Dame Angela Lansbury, who's Mrs. Potts, thought that another character would be better suited to sing the ballad Beauty and the Beast. Director Gary and Kirk asked her to sing at least one recording so they have a backup just in case. And that's what ended up in the movie.
Wow. I wonder why she didn't think Mrs. Potts would have been good for Beauty and the Beast.
I don't know. She's the perfect one for Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I'm like trying to think of the other. I don't want to hear Lumiere singing it or Cogsworth.
No. Who else? Maybe just a generic.
Oh, I want a generic or maybe Belle.
Well, maybe.
But that also would have been weird.
That would have been weird. No, it had to be Miss Potts.
Remember when we fucking did our ASL sign
Yes, I did a video of that. Like one of my reaction videos is Bri will remember this because I tried doing it. And I was like, I don't remember any of it. Bri will remember it. Maybe we'll have to videotape you doing it.
Oh God. I haven't done it in forever. And I kind of like all the songs that I chose for freaking RASL song signs that we had to do. I still can barely listen to them.
I know. Same. I'm like, oh my gosh. Why did I do that?
Yeah. So essentially, guys, in our ASL class, we had like 2 a year that we had to do where we picked a song and we had to convert the whole entire song into ASL and then sign it for the class. Mm-hmm. And so to do this, we essentially had to freaking sit there and listen to the song 5 million times
and sign it over and over and over again. Mm-hmm, and we were perfect and not embarrassed to do it in front of the class.
Except I was always embarrassed to do it in front of the class.
I always was embarrassed, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Glenn Keane, the supervising animator on The Beast, created his own hybrid beast by combining the mane of a lion, the beard and head structure of a buffalo, the tusks and nose bridge of a wild boar, and the heavy muscular brow of a gorilla, the legs and tail of a wolf, and the big and bulky body of a bear. He also has blue eyes, the only physical feature that does not change when the beast is human or the beast.
See, whoever did the CGI beast should have done this. They should have went with this. They had framework for it, literally.
They did.
And they didn't do it.
Exactly. Number 4, many scenes were storyboarded but never animated. Those include a scene where Gaston visits the asylum and a scene where Beast is seen dragging the carcass of an animal he killed. Both were considered too gruesome for the movie, and the ideas were dropped. However, an animal skeleton can be seen, though just barely, since it's heavily shadowed in the corner of the West Wing, leaving a subtle implication of how far his transformation has affected him.
What's funny is I'm pretty sure on my DVD, those deleted scenes are like, where they show you the storyboard as a deleted scene. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have both of those.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they're gruesome.
I mean, 1991 probably.
Yeah,
was pretty
for
gruesome.
the 90s it was. The asylum,
movie.
though. Like
that one's not.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my gosh. All right. And last one. The smoke seen during the transformation at the end is actual real smoke, not animated. It was originally used in The Black Cauldron.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I've never seen The Black Cauldron.
Me neither. I don't think I would enjoy it, but
I know. I have no idea.
There's some, I'm pretty sure it's a Disney movie.
It is a Disney movie.
There's some Disney movies that I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to watch it. I've never seen Sword in the Stone.
That one's not okay. You gotta watch that one.
I have no interest.
God. It takes a little bit to get into. I tried watching it with Riley. The only reason we tried was because we love the Disney Dreamlight Valley game. And Merlin is like the main hero that you're helping and talking to at the beginning of it. So I'm like, Riley, you got to watch it so you know who he is. And she didn't really get into it either.
Yeah. What's funny is I also play Kingdom Hearts. I also play the Disney Dreamlight. Not as frequently as you, but he's also kind of the
Dreamlight?
person. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I do.
Since when?
Like a year and a half ago. I'm pretty sure John told you too.
I missed that. Dang it.
We had a whole conversation about it in front of you.
Dang it.
I play it on my Xbox because it was free on Game Pass. So I was like, I'll get it. And so now if I ever just need something to just like turn my mind off, I play that
one to do. I haven't played it in a long time. I want to play it again now.
Oh, same. Same.
Okay, well, that was my fun facts. We ready?
Cool. Let's do it.
All right. So we got, it starts off not in France. I don't know where. Is it in Italy?
I think so, because like her name is Beauty because it is Belle in French. Well, actually, they could have just changed that for the Disney movie since it takes place in France.
I have no idea.
But yeah, I think it is Italy. I know it's somewhere in Europe.
Okay. So there's a house.
What's weird is the author is French. She's French. Yeah.
French. Yeah. So I think that is why they might have changed it. But why did she not?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows? All right. Well,
maybe she didn't want to have to be like super, because, you know, if you're from a place, you probably end up putting a lot of like, and then in the French villa, this is what was going on. And this is what it looked like. So she wanted somewhere where she didn't have to go into too much detail, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. All right. So there's a house fire, and Beauty's family had to go from more well-off to peasant life, and her sisters were not happy about this. But Beauty was always cheerful, and it came word that one of her dad's shipping boats had come back, and so he needed to go get it. He asked his daughters what they would like for him to return with, and Beauty said, I just want you to come back happy and healthy. And her sisters rolled her eyes, and her dad's like, really, what would you like, my beautiful daughter? And she said, okay, I just want a rose. And off he went.
First off, I was like, wait, she has siblings when this started? I was like, hold the phone.
Like 5 sisters and like 3 brothers or something like that.
Yeah. I was like, hold on. Because in one of the series that I read, it's Court of Thorns and Roses. It's going to be getting a TV series, so you'll end up reading it at some point.
Okay.
But the first book is literally Beauty and the Beast, but set in a fairy world. And except the biggest difference for me until I read this was that the girl who ends up being like Beauty has 2 sisters and is very like tight with her sisters and wants to take care of her sisters and her dad. And so I was like, okay, so they're doing Beauty and the Beast, but they're doing a little spin on it. And then I got to this book and I was like, oh, maybe she read the actual Beauty and the Beast book and set the characters based off of that.
Oh, crazy. Maybe.
But yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then Beauty never asks for anything. She doesn't ask for a rose.
She doesn't in the cartoon?
No.
Oh.
The only thing that is a rose, like why the rose is important, is it's Beast's rose that he is watching the petals fall off, because that's how long he has to fall in love.
You're right. She does ask in the live action one. That's why I got confused.
Oh, yep.
That was the last one I watched, so that's where my brain went. Sorry.
Oh, that's hilarious. I haven't watched that one since I got the DVD.
Yeah, fair. And he didn't go because a shipping boat came in.
Oh, yeah, because her dad, Maurice, is a inventor. And so he was going off to show his newest invention to this, like, I think of it as like a World's Fair.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And so
that's what he did. Okay. On the way, Beauty's dad got lost, and it's very cold, and he's hungry, and he came upon this castle. Inside, there was a fire already burning, and he went and sat and waited for the host, but he never showed up. So he ended up falling asleep, and he woke up. There's food there, so he ate food, and he fell asleep again, and he shouted out, thank you, but no host showed up again. So he went around, and he's like, well, if he was nice enough to give me food, he's nice enough to give me stuff. So he went around to like find stuff for his kids, and that's when he found his garden, and he was going to take 6 dozen roses. That's like $50 each nowadays.
Dude's like, he was nice enough to feed me. I'm going to take 6 dozen roses.
What the heck? And the beast comes out and is about to kill him, but Beauty's dad starts spilling his life, trying to get pity on himself. And the beast told him if he's able to trade, or he can trade his life for his daughter's life, but his daughter has to be willing to come. And he had 1 month to go home, say goodbye to his daughters, and return either himself or one of his daughters. But they had to choose to do it. They couldn't be forced. And off he went. Oh, and he said if he doesn't come back, he's going to go find him and kill him. So.
So Maurice does get lost because he's an idiot and is like, we should take this shortcut. But then he...
The horse is like,
Yeah, horse is like, I'm going this way. And he's like, no, you have to listen to me. And And at this point in time, because when Maurice goes into the house, Lumiere is there. So I kept waiting. I was like, oh, the food showed up because of Lumiere and Cogsworth.
Right.
They never came. I was like, hold on.
I was waiting for them too.
And then essentially Beast throws the dad into his dungeon because he came and impeded on his place. Mm-hmm. He didn't try to strike this deal with him about go pick your daughter who comes.
Right. Oh my gosh. Okay. So he got home and he told all his kids what happened and that one of the daughters has to be willing to save his life. Like, what type of father? And the sisters and brothers all got together and they're like, Beauty should do it because she screwed us all over by asking for that rose. And they brought this up and Beauty's like, I agree. Yes, this is my fault. I will take care of it. And she's very sweet to all her siblings. And her brothers and dad are very sad to see her go, but her sisters are like, oh my gosh, this month is taking forever. Can she just leave now? And they make the trek back and they get to the castle and Beast is making sure she came willingly and plans not to leave. And Beauty is saying goodbye to her father and she's sneaky and like, unpack your bags and put all this treasure in there and then give it to the kids. And then he goes home and Beauty's stuck.
So in the movie, the horse comes back to Belle and is like, well, the horse doesn't talk, but he's freaking out. And right. Belle's like, wait, where's dad? And so then the horse leads her to Beast's place and she finds her dad in the jail. Beast comes and is freaking out on her. And she's like, can't you see he's old and sick? You need to let him go. I'll take his place.
Yep. And that's how she willingly did it, not by her father begging,
forcing her.
Yeah. Because he did the opposite. He's like, no, Belle, you can't do this.
Yeah. Yeah. He literally in the movie was like, you have a life to live. I've lived my life. Let me stay. You go. In the book, he's like, deuces, I want to stay alive.
What the heck? So Beauty's living there a month and she's just sad. Eventually she falls asleep and she has this dream of this perfect prince. And Beast asks her when she's awake and everything. Beast continues to ask her to marry him. And she says, absolutely not. She distracts herself by watching different plays in the castle. And there are these talking monkeys and talking parrots in the plays. This is where I thought we were about to get to Lumiere and everything, but nope.
Same. But it's just fucking circus animals in the book.
Yes. And the Beast.
The whole time.
Yes. Gosh. The Beast continues to ask her if she wants to marry him. And finally, the Beast grants her the wish to see her father again and gives her 2 months to come back or the Beast dies. And she promises she'll come back.
So Belle in the movie is not all about plays. She's all about the books. She loves libraries. She goes to the books. In the book, she was all about operas and plays and seeing them. There's no circus animals in the movie. And the Beast never asks her to marry him because he knows that she's supposed to willingly fall in love with him for the curse to be broken.
But she does go see her dad again.
No. Later in the movie, once they're actually like falling in love, he takes her to the West Wing, which is the forbidden area. And he shows her the mirror where she can see whatever she wants to see. And she asks to see her dad and sees that he's sick. And then the Beast is like, oh, you must go. And she's like, what? No, I'm your prisoner. I'm supposed to stay. He's like, no, your father needs you. And that's when you know that he loves her because he sent her away.
She went to see her dad eventually, but long,
I guess, yes.
Into the
long into the movie. And it wasn't like she wasn't like, oh, I hate it here. I need to go see my dad.
Right.
It was oh shit, he's sick. He's doing worse than when we let him go.
Yes. So she timed it. Or the movie timed it better than the book did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So she went home and brought cases of gold to her family. Okay. They were so excited to see her, except the sisters. And her dad was like, oh, perfect. Now you can grow old with me and help me because I'm becoming weak. And she's like, I'm sorry, Father. I can't. I made a promise to the Beast. He tried to talk her out of it, but then said, you know what? The beast seems like a good guy. You should marry him. And she fell asleep and dreamed that the beast died. And she woke up and felt the need to go back there. I'm like,
go ahead.
No, I'm just like, okay. like it would make sense. Like in the movie, right? She left when they were already in love. But at this point,
yeah,
she's does not love him. She just feels bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I haven't mentioned Gaston because Gaston is non-existent.
He's not in the. Yep.
No.
Look at all.
And so when she goes back to visit her dad, she then sees that like Gaston's trying to get him taken to the insane asylum, and they like, because her dad ran to town and was like, the beast has Belle, the beast has Belle. And so then Gaston's like, your dad's talking crazy. But she's like, no, he's not crazy. You can't take him to the insane asylum. Look, there is the beast. And she asks the mirror to show her the beast. And of course, Beast is freaking out because he misses Belle. Mm-hmm. And so then they decide that they gotta go kill the beast.
Kill the beast. Kill the beast.
It's one of my favorite songs.
I know. There were a lot of good songs. Mm-hmm. Okay. So she went back to the castle. Nope. Where'd she go? Yeah, she went back to the castle and she thought that the beast was dead because he was non-responsive. She cried and then he woke up. She's like, oh, I'm so glad you're awake. I just realized how much I love you. And he asked her to marry him and she said yes. And then he was released from prison, the beast prison. And since she had been willing to marry him, and she realized this prince that she's been dreaming about was the beast's prince true form. I thought that who she was dreaming about was going to be Gaston. But
oh, no, I knew it was going to be Beast.
Well, I did not. I was like, okay, where's Gaston? So I was trying to put him in
you're
somewhere.
Like, oh, you're going to love in Gaston? You're going to be with Gaston?
And then yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they were going to twist it so bad that she didn't fall in love with the beast and they fell in love with Gaston. Oh, good. So then all of a sudden here comes Beast's mom and she's so excited and asks all about Beauty until she finds out that she's a merchant's daughter and she is not pleased. And there's a fairy there too. And she's like, this was a horrible decision. So you seem great, but you are not good enough for my son.
So essentially the movie ends here because the beast gets stabbed and Belle cries over him because she's in love with him. And then the transformation happens right then and there. He doesn't wake up because he's still pretty much dead, but then he transforms and he's alive. Then they fall in love and get married. There is no beast's mother. I mean, there is essentially a fairy enchantress at the start of the movie who put the curse on the beast, but she also did not pre-pick who was going to fall in love with him.
Right.
Whereas in this book, you realize, oh, the fairy picked that it was going to be Belle and it was going to be Beast.
Okay. Because you're pretty much done with the movie almost. Oh.
Movie is done. There's nothing else in the movie. I mean, I think there's a few things that were brought into the movie that I can just be like, that happens, but at the start. But the rest of it pretty much, he does not have parents in the movie.
So,
and the whole rest of this book is all about his mom.
Here we go. So, yeah. So they're having a conversation. And Beast's mom wants to give Beauty anything she wants, but don't marry my son. And the fairy was very mad, saying, you're awful. The Beast said, turn me back into the beast because I promised Beauty that she would marry a beast and that's who I will be. And in the end, it came out that Beauty's not a peasant's daughter, but part fairy. And she is this fairy's niece. And Beast's mom feels awful that she doubted that she was a little peasant, worthless person. And so the Beast tells Beauty the entire backstory. A fairy had raised him because his mom went away somewhere. And he even called the fairy mom. And one day the fairy went away somewhere and she came back years later and did not let him call her mom anymore. Instead, she wanted him to marry her. Freaking weird. And when he said no, because he knew that a forced marriage would not end in his happiness, she cursed him. And his real mom was there and she was very upset, but there was a fairy in her court. And so she's like, hey, come break this curse. But this fairy was like a new fairy. So she was a lower level. She's like, I can't break it, but I know a way that we might be able to. But part of this curse was that you can't talk about it or you're going to be cursed forever. And so the fairy froze everybody to make it so that they can't talk. So there's just these statues all over the castle instead of turning them into household products. And one day, Beauty's dad comes and they set up this whole plan to get Beauty to the castle. So first off, if I'm sitting here and this guy that I just fell in love with is telling me this, I'm like, so this whole thing was a trick?
Yeah.
I'd be a little pissed off.
A little bit.
Anyways, there's more. So Beauty meets up with her dad, and at first he doesn't believe her because he thinks she's dead. And so then this young fairy shows up and tells them the whole story about how Beauty's mom was a fairy that was her sister, and she wanted to explore life, and she fell in love with the dad. And as she was this made her be brought to the fairy council, and they're like, you can't do this, you're a fairy. And she's like, just turn me human then, and I'll live this immortal life with this man. I love him. And most of them are like, okay, yeah, sure. But then this old fairy's like, absolutely not. And the young fairy and Beauty's mom fairy had to fake her death because she had to go away for some reason. I don't even remember why. Just to hide from the old fairy. And her sister, because she was banished. That's why. And so her sister said she'd keep an eye on her. So she'll like visit her sister every once in a while and then visit Beauty and the dad and just like keep passing. They're doing good messages back and forth. And eventually this old fairy met Beauty's dad and she wanted what Beauty's mom had because she's like, I understand the love for a human, blah, 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 blah. And so she went back to Beast. So this was Beast's fairy mom, not mom. And she's like, okay, you used to be my kid that I would raise, but now you're going to be my husband. And he's like, no, that's weird. And that's why she was cursed. And then it goes on. And did it say Beauty's dad wasn't really her dad? Okay.
No.
That's what I thought.
He
but
was her dad.
At one point, it's like she wanted to invite him to the wedding anyways, even though, I don't know, it worded it weird that I was like, wait, what? So, okay. So, invited all the family to the wedding and Beauty and Beast got married.
There's so much that's not in the movie.
Take it away.
Yeah. We're done.
I know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was like, what's not in the movie? That whole
pretty
thing.
much. Yeah, that whole thing that you just did. It's not in the movie.
Oh, gosh.
I was like, wait, no, because they do. The only thing that's not in the book that's in the movie is the freaking candlestick and the clock and Mrs. Potts and Chip and Gaston.
Yeah.
That's it. The rest, it does happen. And the story is essentially there. It's just very weird in the book.
It's odd. Oh, well. All right. Well, let's do the movies cast, shall we? So they cast 56 people for this movie. We have Robbie Benson played Beast.
Love
Very
him.
good. Yep.
He's perfect.
Jesse Cordy did LeFou.
He's
so funny.
Amazing.
You know,
Love
he does
LeFou.
not look how I pictured LeFou to look.
Would a picture. Yeah. Nope. Not at all.
Rex Everhart played Maurice.
For a second, I couldn't figure out who Maurice was. He's a sweet old dude. He's her dad.
Yeah, I like
He did good.
Angela Lansbury played Mrs. Potts. I agree.
Perfect.
Agreed.
She's the best.
Paige O'Hare played Belle.
Love
I
her.
love that in the second Wreck-It Ralph, they got all the original Disney princesses to do that, like, one Disney princess scene. That was so cute.
Yeah.
But I just, every time I see, like, a Disney princess, I'm like, you liked your role so much, you were willing to come back one more time for it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's really good.
Jerry Orbach played Lumiere.
I love him as Lumiere. And man, when I was a kid and I would watch Law and Order and I would see him, once I realized that was Lumiere, I was always like, how are you Lumiere?
Wow, I didn't know. I recognize him, but I don't know from what. I don't think it would be Law.
He's one of the main like detective dudes in Law and Order, like the old school Law and Order.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's his biggest. That's how I know him.
Dirty Dancing, Universal Soldier.
Oh, duh, yeah. He's her dad.
Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, he puts baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay. Well, then we have Bradley Pierce as Chip. His IMDb picture is not.
What's funny is the picture you put in this. No, he's not a little kid. He's an adult, so it feels weird.
I know, that's why I'm like,
I love Chip.
wait, I want to see. Do you do anything else, or are you just Chip? Oh no, he was in other things too. He was in Jumanji. He's Peter.
Oh wow! Oh, he looks very similar now that you say that. Yeah,
he's the main little kid.
I see the little kid face. Yeah,
that is funny.
That's funny.
Okay. Anyways, we have David Ogden Stiers played played Cogsworth, and he was also the narrator. Mm-hmm. I did not realize that.
That blows my mind because Cogsworth's voice is so different from the narrator that I never would have pictured him being the narrator.
Exactly. He does.
But he does good. He's perfect as Cogsworth.
And last, we have Richard White as Gaston.
Beautiful, amazing. Love him.
Something Gaston. Gaston. I don't know. I know the song, but I don't know the song. Okay.
I know in our reaction thing, I kept trying to sing it.
Me too.
And I kept screwing it up. And I was like, I can't keep taking this video.
Yeah, this is a good reaction video, you guys, to go watch on YouTube because we did a lot more embarrassing things than just what you will see on Reels. Anyways, so is the book and the movie the same? The theme of it?
The theme of the book and the movie is... I would say it's the same.
Beautiful girl falls in love with a guy that not for his personality, not his looks. To break a curse.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Yep. Now, do they get there the same way? No. Okay.
Not.
Do the characters stay true? Not the dad.
No. Belle kind of.
Yeah. And I think Beast, yeah.
Beast kind of.
And those are the only three that are the same.
Yeah. The rest of it is nope.
And what do you prefer? Yeah, same.
Movie.
It was going to be a hard...
I don't like the extra fluff.
It would be hard to beat the movie.
Yeah. It would have to literally almost be the exact same story.
Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. And would you recommend to a friend?
I mean, it's not bad.
For one, if y'all haven't seen Beauty and the Beast, what's wrong with you?
It was a quick read, too.
Two, the book.
Yeah.
I mean...
You're living under a rock.
I guess I would only recommend the book if you love Beauty and the Beast so much that you're like, I'm like, here, this is the original story. Look at how it came and went.
Well, I would say also, if you're a reader, because it's such a quick read. It took me like a day, if even, to get through it. So it's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if you do like Beauty and the Beast too, because that's what made it better for me. So yeah, I guess you're right.
But yeah. All right, cool. We did it, y'all.
Cool. Check it out. Offscript253.wixsite.com/offscript.
Lots of fun there. We got stuff such as our places you can rate, subscribe, review.
You can sign up for our monthly newsletter there.
We got information about us. If you're a new listener, you can figure out who we are.
Check out our shop.
See a schedule of what's coming up.
And what you could also read to follow along.
That would be fun.
Yeah, give us some comments. What you think about the adaptations. Exactly. That's what we want.
We'll read those on our, for sure, recap, but hopefully before that.
Yeah, hopefully on our mini-sodes, but we kind of suck at remembering to do that. So.
Oh, gosh. Anyways. So then you have a thing you want to shout out.
Oh, yes. So at the Kent Nerd Party, we met a guy named Tom Meany who has a YouTube channel called Panel by Panel, where he discusses a bunch of different things about Superman. And I am currently his video editor. So you should check it out, especially if you're into superhero stuff. He's actually given us an extensive list of movies that have been adapted from comic books. I'm excited to get into that. Actually, it was the funniest thing because probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was on one of those Facebook groups where like people are giving away stuff for free, and someone had a pile of books. So I was looking to see if there was any that I needed for Offscript, and I saw From Hell, which From Hell is one of my favorite Johnny Depp movies because it's about Jack the Ripper, who is one of my favorite serial killers. And so I was like, what? Is that adapted? But then I didn't even like look into it further or anything. And then Tom, because he also now is a listener, he messaged me and was like, hey, you like Johnny Depp so much. Have you guys covered From Hell? And I was like, hold on. Are you kidding me? Found out that From Hell is a comic book. And so that's a comic book adaptation. So you best believe that's going to be coming up soon.
There you go.
Excited.
Okay. And we possibly might have a mini-sode for you on Wednesday. 'Tis a surprise.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yes.
We will see.
But for next week, we've got
Mickey's. Here's the confusing thing. The movie is called Mickey 17. The book is called Mickey 7.
We have Mickey.
I kind of get why the movie did it. I think they wanted to be comical about that, you know? Like, oh, there's been 17 of him. But yeah,
they also did totally a lot more.
I also have realized
different types of deaths than... Like they were trying to figure out more stuff
than what
seemed, but
yeah. Well, I was also, because I realized, I don't know if your audiobook had this, but at the end of my audiobook, it had a snippet from the next book in the series, because apparently this is a series. So I was wondering if the further books had stuff in the movie as well, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah, because like the whole snippet was him and Nasha talking about stuff. And I was like, this kind of seems like how the movie ended up getting to the end, how it did. But also, I don't know. So we'll see. With that, everyone, Beauty and the Beast went off script.
Was it not? What? It sounded good on my end.
Oh, you came in way
that's how
late.
you sounded the other day.
I don't think when we do this
Zoom, we can do both of us
online. I don't think we're gonna ever be able to get it on time. Yeah.
So what should we do? One person says the front, and then the other person says the back. Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna end up leaving this whole part in so that people understand what's going on.
Well, we have to record episode 1 first.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, we'll do that. We'll explain it in that one. Okay, so with that, Beauty and the Beast.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for sticking with us.
We hope you enjoyed it.
If you did, we would greatly appreciate it if you gave us 5 beautiful stars, reviewed, and subscribed.
You can Also follow us on Facebook at Offscript, on Instagram at Offscript Podcast 21, and on TikTok at Offscript_pod.
Shoutouts to Madame Ashen Creations for our adorable logo art.
And Adam Daniel for our incredible theme song.
And to Creative Cinephile Productions for producing our podcast.
See you next time.